placeholder.
Exactly.
Didn't have any thoughts. We know that it would be different with you guys, and we know that you answer questions, and we love that. We love having someone in charge of our country that answers questions and that's going to get things done.
I appreciate that. Well, So I think this answering questions thing is actually kind of important because, look, I'm 40 years old. It's other than marrying this beautiful lady up here and raising our kids together, the greatest honor of my life is being your vice presidential nominee for the Republican Party. It's an incredible thing. It's an incredible honor to be able to do this. But think about this. I'm asking you all to make me your next vice president. That is an awesome thing, an incredible responsibility I'm asking for. You ought to go out and earn it and speak to the American people. Kamala Harris runs from the American people, and I think that shows a real defect of the kind of leadership skills you need to be the President of the United States in the first place. And I will tell you this story. So I guess this was a couple weeks ago. It was a Sunday, and I was sitting at home with our 7-year-old in Cincinnati, and I get a call, and it's the president. And I said, "Hey, sir, what's going on? How you doing?" And he said, "Well, they tried to do it again." And I said, "Well, they tried to do what again?" And it was the Sunday where a second assassination attempt happened on President Trump's life. He had just gotten from the golf course. And I, like any friend, I immediately go to, how are you doing? Are you okay? Like, obviously you're physically okay because you're calling me, but mentally that's a pretty traumatic thing to almost get shot a second time in as many months. And he goes, "Yeah, I'm fine." He goes, but the one thing is I'm kind of pissed off because I was going to make a birdie on the 6th hole and the Secret Service wouldn't let me finish.
It's a big deal. Birdies are hard.
Look, I'm not a very good golfer, so I feel the same way. He's a hell of a lot better of a golfer than I am, and I really care about those birdies. But then something kind of hit me that isn't the kind of person you want in emergency crisis situations in the Oval Office. You want the guy who isn't fazed by an assassination attempt. You don't want the woman who runs from a friendly American media. Like there's something. There's something about the way that Kamala Harris has run this campaign that I think is genuinely, to all Americans, Democrats, Independents, Republicans, is insulting. Because think about it. She's asking you to give her control over millions of American troops. Over the entire nuclear arsenal of the United States. She is asking for literally the authority to command life and death all over the world. And she won't even go out and talk to the American people in a non-friendly setting. We all should be insulted by that. I think it's a disgraceful way to run a campaign, and I hope we don't reward her, and I don't think that we will.